How do I make Microsoft Arc Touch Mouse middle click on single touch? I've just got my Arc Touch mouse. It has a touch panel instead of the wheel. By default you can scroll by swiping your finger on the touch panel. Tapping ends of the panel sends page up and page down, and double tapping in the middle of the panel acts as middle click. The last one is irritating. I use middle click quite often, and I don't like that I have to double tap specific area for a single click, especially when I want to click multiple times in a row. I know that I can disable page up/down in Microsoft Mouse and Keyboard Center, but it won't let me to configure single tap for middle click. Googling yielded nothing useful. I don't find Arc workaround comfortable. Is it possible to enable single tap middle click, preferably enable entire touch surface? Please note that I'm talking about MS Arc Touch Mouse, not MS Touch Mouse, which doesn't have middle button at all. This is the one I have. Clarification, because I'm getting a lot of answers about remapping buttons. Remapping is possible with the software that Microsoft provides. The problem is that for the computer to detect middle click, you have to double tap the touch panel on mouse. Computer doesn't seem to even be aware of single taps. TL, Doctor, by default, to middle click you have to tap twice. I want to tap once.
It is probably too late to answer 5 years after asking. There is an option now that is documented and supported by MS to simulate a standard middle click with one tap using 3-finger click. Not sure it was an option that times. Also not sure it is much more comfortable to perform a single tap with 3-finger rather than double tap anything. But hope it helps those who stumble upon this answer. It just works and supported. All you need for this is 2 following steps: no reboot. Download and install Mouse and Keyboard Center of MS. Set 3-finger click to middle click, as it is disabled by default. I've found the answer here in the forum post of 2018 in MS Community. This is how this setting looks like.
If I remember correctly from my lost Arc Touch mouse, you only need to single tap for the page up and down. If this is true, you can use up to pass a middle click and I believe nullify the original page up/down key press. I haven't used up for a while. One Arc script that may help you with that is the middle click simulator here, Arc Mouse Wheel Emulator. If I remember incorrectly, you can use the precompiled script to use both left and right click to middle click. In my opinion, it was a design flaw of Microsoft's mouse and software.
I don't have an Arc mouse, so I can't do this myself, but I would use some kind of listener hook to find what input is passed from the driver when the single middle click you are looking to use is pressed. You could try looking at Event Viewer, search for Event Viewer after pressing the Windows key, as you press the middle mouse, or try looking at code generated by Microsoft IntelliPoint's macro record program. XMVC has a built-in listener. Buttons are highlighted yellow when pressed, but it only listens for a standard set of buttons, so I'm guessing that the single middle click doesn't register there. If it were me, I would start a keyboard/mouse hook script in Awk, do a single middle mouse click, then view the key history to see what input is being mapped. Use this Awk web page, scroll all the way down to the Special Keys section, for a tutorial on how to do that. Making the remapping script is straightforward. I would link an example, but my currently low rep on this site prevents that at present. The first result in a Google search for Awk mapping mouse as keyboard without quotes should get you there. Another possible workaround is to make a script that maps a keyboard button you don't use often to middle mouse click and use that script when you use programs that require a middle mouse click for navigation. Let me know if you need help making an awk script, or you can find many examples of such a script via Google search.
Вам послушал дышанный, с этим швырсут среди них.